So in this video we are going to learn what is a string and what are the various methods that can be performed on this string. First of all, what is a string? A string is nothing but it is a collection of characters. As you can see here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, all these are individual characters. If you combine all these characters together, then this is called as a string. Alright, and a string can even contain a single character also if you place that particular character in a double quote. Here A is called as a string if you place that A in a double quote. Okay. As we know, strings in Java are represented within double quotes, whereas characters are represented in single quote. Okay. Now, how to create a string in Java? There are two ways to create a string in Java, either by using string literal or by using a new keyword. Alright, firstly, we're gonna see using string literal. Okay, so Java string literal is created by using double quotes. For example, as you can see here, coding lectures is placed within double quotes. So this is one of the ways where we can create a string in Java, and the another way is using new keyword. So string s2 is equal to new string of coding lectures. So this is another way where we can create a string in Java. Okay. And the most important thing is, as like arrays, string index also always starts from 0. As you can see here we have taken a string called as coding. So what is the starting index? Starting index is 0, and what is the last index? Last index is 5. So as like arrays, the starting index of any string is 0, and what is the last index? So the formula of last index is length of the string minus 1. Okay, as you can see, starting index is 0 and the ending index, that means last index, is length of the particular string minus 1. Here our string is coding. What is the length of coding? Which is 6, right? So 6 minus 1 is 5, which is the last index. Okay. So now we're gonna print the string using two ways, which is using a string literal, and another way is using a new keyword. So firstly, I'm taking a class here, class, and I'm naming it as a string. Okay, followed by main method, which is public static void main string args. So now I'm gonna use using a string literal. We're gonna print a string. So how to do that? String s1 is equal to, here my string is coding lectures. So string s1 is equal to coding lectures. I'm placing within double quotes. Okay, and then I am printing it. So how to do that? System dot out dot println s1. Okay, now let's save this program and let's compile and run. So save. So open command prompt and then cd slash folder name, and then for compilation java c space file name dot java. So java c space string dot java. No errors. Let's run the program. Java string. As you can see, coding lectures is successfully printed. Okay, now we'll use another method, like we use new keyword. Okay, so string s2 is equal to new string of coding lectures. Now let's print this. So system dot out dot println s2. Again save this program and compile it again. So java c string dot java, and then run java string. You can see coding lectures is successfully printed. Okay, the first one is we've used a string literal, and the second one is we have used a new keyword. Okay, so this is how we can print a string in Java. All right. So now we're gonna discuss various methods that can be performed on these strings. So in this video we'll only discuss the length method as well as caret method. Okay, now what is the first one? The first one is length method. Okay, so what is a length method? The length method will give you the length of a particular string. For example, if you consider string s1 is equal to coding. All right, so what is the length of this string? Which is 6, right? So length of this particular string is 6. Okay, so here correct it, it is not 5, it is 6. Okay, so length of this string is 6. Now I'm taking another string s2 is equal to coding lectures. Okay, so here what is the length of this particular string s2? It is 15. Why? Because here space also considered as a character. Okay, without space the total length of this s2 is 14, but here it also includes space as a character. So because of this, what is the length of s2? Length of s2 is 15. Okay, so how to calculate the length of these strings? As we have learned, using a length method, we can calculate the length of a particular string. Alright, now let's look at the example. So we have a class here and we've named it as string and followed by main method, and we have a string called as s1. So in s1 what we have? Coding lectures. Now how to calculate the length? So simple, s1 dot length. Okay, for example, if you want to calculate the length of s2, then what you have to do, you should replace s1 with s2. All right, so we are printing the length of a s1. So now let's compile the program and run. As you can see, 15 is the output, 15 is the length of this s1. Okay, okay, now the second one is caret method. So what is this caret method will do is, this caret method will get the character at a particular position. The name itself implies care at which position. For example, if you want to get the character at 0th position, it will give you the character at 0th position, okay, of the particular string. All right, so simply if you want to get the characters of a particular string, then we should go with this caret method. Okay, so let's look at this example. We have a string s1 which contains coding. Okay, as we have learned that the string index always starts with 0. So 0, and what is the length? What is the last index? The last index is length of a particular string minus 1. So obviously the length of this coding is 6. So 6 minus 1 is 5. So the last index of s1 is 5. Okay. What I want to do is, I want to get d character from string s1. So how to do that? S1 dot character of d is located at second index, right? So s1 dot character of 2. So it will give you the output as d. For example, if you want to get the character of s2, then what you should do? You should replace s1 with s2. Okay. S1 dot character of I means what? G. Okay, so whatever the character that you want, you can simply place the index of that particular character. Okay, now let's look at the example. So same like before, we have a class and followed by main method, and we have a string called as s1 which contains coding. Okay, now what I want is, I want to get a d character from a string s1. So what I have to do, s1 dot character of 2, because d is positioned at 2. So s1 dot character of 2. Okay, so let's save this program. So s1 dot character of 2 means what? We are trying to get the character of a string s1 at a second index. Okay. So let's save this program and then compile and then run. So java c string dot java and then run java string. As you can see, character is d. Okay, character is d. The output is d. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to print all the characters of this string s1, which is coding. So how to do that? We should use a for loop. Okay, so for int I is equal to, so I should be initialized with 0 because the starting index of s1 is 0. Okay, so we should start from 0 and we should iterate till the length minus 1. Okay, it means what? We should iterate till the last index of a particular string. Here the last index is 5. So I is less than or equal to 5. Okay, now let's save this program. Okay, so let's save this program and then compile java c space string dot java and then run java string. As you can see here, D is printed. So we did not print all the characters. Why? Because it happened because instead of I, we have written 2 over there. So what will happen every time when the for loop condition is satisfied, it will go inside the for loop and it will print s1 dot character of 2. S1 dot character of 2 means what? It will print D 5 times. So we have to replace 2 with I. So what will happen when I is 0? It will check the condition is 0 is less than or equal to 5. Yes, the condition is true. So it will go inside the for loop and it will print system.out.println character is s1 dot character of 5, s1 dot character of 0. So what is the character which is present at 0th index? C, right? So it will print C. And after I will become 2, 2 is less than or equal to 5. The condition is true. So now s1 dot character of 2. 2 means what? It will print O. And then I will become 3. So 3 is less than or equal to 5. It will print s1 dot character of 2. 2 means what? D. So like this, it will iterate till 5. So s1 dot character 5 means what? 0. When I will become 6, 6 is less than or equal to 5. No, 6 is not less than or equal to 5. The condition is false. As you can see, CODING, all the characters printed. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to get a string input from the user. So the very first step what I should do, I should import a scanner class. Okay, import java.util.scanner and we should create an object for the scanner class. Alright. So here our string is s1. Okay, so we should use a for loop because we should print all the characters of this string s1. So I'm starting with I'm initializing my I value with 0 and I should iterate till it is not 5 because we should iterate till the last index. Okay, so what would be the last index of s1? So how to calculate the last index of s1? S1 dot length minus 1. Okay, we should iterate till the last index. So last index is s1 dot length minus 1. Okay, so for int I is equal to 0, I is less than or equal to s1 dot length minus 1, I plus plus. For example, if s1 is coding, if s1 is coding, so the starting index is 0 and the last index is 5. Okay, so instead of writing I less than or equal to s1 dot length minus 1, we can even write I less than s1 dot length. Why? Let's look at this example. So here I is starting from 0. So 0 is less than, what is the length? Length of s1 is 6. So 0 is less than 6. So it will go inside and 1 is less than 6. The condition is true. 2 is less than 6. 3 is less than 6. 4 is less than 6 and 5 is less than 6. Okay. It means what? 5 is less than 6 means what? 5 means the last index, which is G. Okay, until that the condition is true. But when I become 6, 6 is less than 6. No, 6 is not less than 6. It means what? The condition is false. Okay, the condition is false. Okay, if you write I less than or equal to s1 dot length, what happened? It will iterate till 6. But we should iterate till the last index. The last index is not 6. The last index is s1 dot length minus 1 or else I less than s1 dot length. Okay, anything you can use. Either you can use I less than or equal to s1 dot length minus 1 or you can use I less than s1 dot length. Okay, anything will work. So now let's save this program and then compile. So java c string.java and then run. As you can see, we are getting one error, so I didn't add semicolon there. So let's save it again and then again compile. So again we are getting error, so int cannot be converted to string. It means what? So we have used wrong one. Instead of next line we have used next int. So string s1 is equal to exceed sc dot next line. So again let's save this. Okay, as you can see, incompatible types, it means what? We have used a wrong data type. Okay, now it worked fine. So now let's run the program. So enter the string. As you can see, character is codng, all the characters successfully printed. So now I'm entering it as lectures. So lectures, all the characters successfully printed. That's it for today's video. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel.